Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Janice Rose, also known as SheHeartbreakSavage, and today I am super excited to be reading my new poem, My Husband to Be, which I read it for the first time on Instagram Live the other day. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that. I just changed my name to @thepoet Janice Rose, and then I'm still under SheHeartbreakSavage on my poetry page, so make sure you follow me there. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and like, comment, and share this video. And thank you for watching, and let's get into some poetry. All right. I love your intellectual mentality. It pulls me in like gravity. The way you master my anatomy, you do it so naturally. Never mind the physicality. You stimulate my mind and understand my introverted personality. The way you flirt with me bashfully, make love to me passionately. Your love sends me to such a high, I'm in another galaxy. Greater than any fantasy, this is reality. You are a man with integrity, respect for me, my mind, my soul, my body. I can't deny our chemistry. Organically, we connect mentally. You protect me emotionally. You live for God boldly. And you promise to love and cherish only me. Now my heart is complete. You are my husband to be. Okay, I love that poem so much. So, like I said, it's called My Husband to Be. And I'll talk about now like what inspired me to write it and all that stuff. So My Husband to Be, what inspired me to write this, if you know me, if you are a fan of SheHeartbreakSavage, if you've been following me for a minute, you know something that really inspires me is words. I love words and wordplay. And so the word that inspired this poem is, sorry, I keep messing with my hair, it's in my eye. The word that inspired this poem is the word integrity. And then just thinking about what I would want in a man. Like right now I'm single, I've talked about that before, and I am a person that knows that eventually I want to get married and I want to have a husband and a family. And so being in the place that I am right now, I wanted to just kind of like do some manifesting and put out there into the universe my ideal man and the characteristics that he would have. And one of the characteristics, main thing, is integrity. For me, integrity means like, a man that stands up for something, and a man that believes in something, and stands on it. Yes! I'm filming a video.
Well, your keys are hanging on the door, and I got some mics, because I know you said you drink those.
What flavor?
Lemonade.
Okay. So, for me, a man that believes in something and stands upon that is a man that has integrity. A man that, will not be swayed from how he was raised. You know what I mean? A man that takes pride and has integrity in who he is as a man and his character and his values. So that's a number one factor for me when looking for my future husband. And so that, based off that, that's what inspired me to go on about like, what else would I want in a man? So first thing, if I break down if I just break down the poem, the first line is, I love your intellectual mentality. That right there, that to me, let me let you know what that means. I love your intellectual mentality. That means that I love your intelligent way of thinking. I feel like in 2020, in my day and age, in my era, I'm 24, guys my age lack common sense. And that is just as plain and simple as it can be. They lack common sense. And it's just like, do you think, like, it's like, do you think intelligently? Like I can't. So a man that thinks intelligently is number one a turn on for me. Like if you come across a situation, if you can break it down and come up with the best if you can come across a situation and break it down intelligently and make an informed, educated decision, and that to me is sexy. Like that's a turn on. So definitely, I love your intellectual mentality. It pulls me in like gravity. The way you master my anatomy, you do it so naturally. I don't have to explain anything. You know. You know what to do. You are excuse my language, you're a grown ass man and I'm a grown woman, and I don't need to explain, to you as a grown man what to do with me as a grown woman when it comes to my anatomy. You know, you do it so naturally. Okay. Moving on. um Never mind the physicality. You stimulate my mind and understand my introverted personality. Moment of silence. I am an extreme introvert, and I feel like in a relationship, I know that that's something that can be difficult to deal with. And if you can deal with that and understand it and it not bother you, and like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a plus for me. And everybody's not like that. Like, I've been in situations where I've dated someone who would be considered an extrovert, and it works in a sense, like opposites attract. But then at some point there is going to be like issues that come about with that. Like, y'all gonna have some battles. So if you can understand that and deal with that, then that's what I need you to do. And stimulate my mind. Like, that's over everything. Love a mental connection. The way you flirt with me bashfully, make love to me passionately. Your love sends me to such a high, I'm in another galaxy. I think it's important that when you're in a relationship, and we're talking about like a marriage or a soon to be marriage, I feel like it's important to continue to have that like lovey-dovey, like flirty type of mentality, and not lose that, just to like keep you on your toes and like keep you like, I don't know, like, like girly and stuff. Like, I'm a type of person, I like to be like flirted with, and like I do like attention, but not too much, but like just like make me feel like, you notice me and stuff. Okay. Yeah, your love sends me to such a high. I hear people talk about like, or I'll see people like in relationships and they look so happy, like they're somewhere else. Like, I want that type of love. I want to leave the planet. Like, I want to be on such a high. Like, send me. I'm trying to leave the earth. Like, you make me so happy. I want to be on such a high. Greater than any fantasy, this is reality. You are a man with integrity. Respect for me. My mind, my soul, my body. That's it. That's it. Do I have to say anything? I don't think so. That's it. That did it for me. I can't deny our chemistry. Organically, we connect mentally. I put that line in there because I've been in situations where we connect every which way except for mentally. And that is a waste of time, because if you don't have a mental connection, you don't have anything to fall back on. I feel like your mental connection is your foundation. Like how the two of you think, and analyze a problem or analyze a situation and how you want to solve it. That matters. That being connected mentally, if you're gonna go out into the world and be with someone and not be your partner, you guys have to have like the same type of mentality when it comes to situations. So yeah, organically connecting mentally is important. And then you protect me emotionally. To me, that means that you're not gonna have me out here looking crazy. Like, you're gonna protect my feelings, you're gonna protect my heart, and you're gonna respect me, and you're not gonna have me out here looking crazy, and you're not gonna like embarrass me. Like, you are protecting me and my feelings and my heart as your woman and as your wife. This is my favorite. You live for God boldly, and you promise to love and cherish only me. For me, I definitely want my future husband to be a God-fearing man, and not be ashamed, and like be bold in that decision. And I feel like you have to be. If that is the life that you lead, then that's who you are all the time. Like, that's embedded in you as a person. And so for me, I'm not perfect, but I definitely was raised in a Christian background. Like, I was raised in the church, and that's still like who I am to the core. And I would definitely want my significant other to share those same values. And then if I, God willing, was to have a child, I would definitely want me and my husband to raise our child in that same background. Okay. And then lastly, now my heart is complete. You are my husband to be. I feel like this is kind of like a short summary of a good short summary of an ideal husband for me. And I feel like for a lot of people, this is kind of, if we sum it up, that can be like kind of general, but I think very specific in today's time, and the men that are out here. For me, I want to stop saying for me, I wanted to put out there the type of man that I'm looking for, because obviously, I'm single, and guys approach me and try to talk to me, and I'm very different. Like, I'm very I'm trying not to reveal too much of my personal life. I'm very different in the sense that the way that you approach me and the way that you attract me as a man, you have to come at me like on some my husband to be like type stuff. Like, I'm not in the mind frame where I'm just looking for meaningless relationships anymore, meaningless sex. Like, I'm really looking for someone that I can see as my husband. And if you are not approaching me in a manner that I feel like you have the potential to be my husband, then I really don't have time for you. Like, I really could care less at this point. I feel like I'm in a space where I know my worth, and I'm not gonna accept anything less than what I know I deserve. And if you are approaching me as a man and you're not on the same mind frame that I'm on right now, then I'm really not caring to give you the time of day these days. So that's it. I'm gonna read the poem one more time, just to wrap up this video. I love your intellectual mentality. It pulls me in like gravity. The way you master my anatomy, you do it so naturally. Never mind the physicality. You stimulate my mind and understand my introverted personality. The way you flirt with me bashfully, make love to me passionately. Your love sends me to such a high, I'm in another galaxy. Greater than any fantasy, this is reality. You are a man with integrity. Respect for me, my mind, my soul, my body. I can't deny our chemistry. Organically, we connect mentally. You protect me emotionally. You live for God boldly. And you promise to love and cherish only me. Now my heart is complete. You are my husband to be. Just does something to my spirit. If you're not already following me on Instagram, my Instagram is at the poet Janice Rose, as well as SheHeartbreakSavage. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.